Welcome, everyone, to Indianapolis, Indiana. It's the home of the Pacers, where we will be broadcasting today's action live. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, he has...
Thank you, David. Clark, I'm certain for coaches and for players too, but certainly for the coach because he's got to moderate this, how he tries to keep his players focused every night in every game in the NBA. It's such a long season.
Yeah, it really is a long season, and you have to sprinkle and not spray if you're a coach. By that, I mean you can't use all of your material too early in terms of motivating. But the other thing is, you need not be motivating your players all the time if you're a coach. That's something that pro players should be doing themselves.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Thunder. Inside, it's Patterson and Adams. Jordan is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's George in at the small forward position. A shot by Jordan, no good. On defense, the Thunder. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And, you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
The Thunder with another miss. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Collison against Westbrook. Turner with a screen for Collison. 6 to shoot. At the top of the key, Turner. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
George, no good.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off the basket.
Here's Oladipo. It's hauled in by Adams.
They're cold so far, only 1 for 5 to begin this one.
Outside Jordan. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Oklahoma City on D. And a big front office change for the Pacers over the summer. Cause for concern?
No, I don't think so, Kevin. Very experienced hands are taking over, and I think it'll be a relatively smooth transition for the Pacers.
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
George with no one around, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Turner with the screen. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And a missed layup.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Westbrook kicks to Jordan. And that's going to be a treble. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Leaf. Lance Stevenson comes in for Bogdanovich. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Joseph Young subbed in for Darren Collison. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Roberson, he's checked in for Paul George. And Jordan gets it to go. Indiana trailing here. Stevenson kicks to Turner. Screen by Jefferson. Shoots off the screen. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Man, it's impressive to see how Turner keeps his focus even when the defense is up tight on him. I mean, he's truly comfortable and composed overcoming aggressive defense.
Turner with the steal. 1:15 left to play in the first. There's the pick. Robinson down low, guarded by Jordan. And the basket by Stevenson.
Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
The drive by Jordan. Here's Adams. That one, no good. Jefferson with some nice D. Jordan against Robinson. Kicks it to Young. There's the triple. That one misses. And the Thunder going the other way now. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jordan's shot is off.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside. Here's Roberson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Left side, Jordan. 1 second left. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Indiana out in front, up by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And power forward Patrick Patterson.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky,
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Thunder trailing by 4.
And as you would expect, Steven Adams has grown into a larger role with this team. Really came in as a guy who could defend and rebound, but starting to become more of a factor within their offensive framework.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Jordan is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Patrick Patterson. And it's Abrinas in at the 3. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Hornets was tremendous. He finished with 24 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. It was another strong showing for him in what has quickly become a habit. Back to you, Kevin.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, Greg, you know where I'm going. He was a stat sheet stuffer in that game. Did a little bit of everything and did it all well.
Well, I like that he shows no hesitation there.
Well, that's as easy as it gets, quite honestly. Riding solo and coasting all the way to the rack. No simpler than that.
And brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. And stolen by Jordan. There's the feed to Westbrook. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Now it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And Greg, with Adams, he hasn't just been given more opportunity to display what he can do on offense. He's earned it.
You hit it right on the head. And, as an example, a guy that was a bad free throw shooter, all of a sudden he became respectable because of his work ethic last season. Much more nimble in the paint than most would think. Just good awareness, and he knows when to pick his spots.
And a nice, smooth, soft stroke for Bogdanovich. That stroke is pure.
George passes to Jordan. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Boy, I really like the way he's stroking the ball. I mean, knocking down a bunch of his shots and really being efficient.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Collison. Just his first attempt. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Jordan inside. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
Boy, the hustle from Oladipo, you love that. I mean, he's really good at crowding shooters, taking away their airspace and making it hard for them.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Thunder lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Al. What is the strategy been defensively, and what needs to happen in the second half?
Well, we just got to help. We can't let everybody beat us. We just everybody got to help and on the defense end and getting the key to protect the paint.
Al, thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
Collison and Oladipo pair at the 1 and the 2. Bogdanovich out there with Leaf, and it's Turner in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the Pacers 5. Going up, Clark, you were Mr. Basketball USA, a national ranking. Be truthful. How dominant were you in high school in Cleveland, Ohio?
I was a really good high school player, considered one of the top 2 or 3 in the country in 1979, which was actually perhaps the best high school class ever. Documented by many who follow the game: Isaiah Thomas and Sam Bowie, James Worthy, Ralph Sampson, Dale Ellis, Terry Cummings, Dominique Wilkins. I could go on and on. A terrific class, and I was considered at the top of that class as a high school.
The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Jordan, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Al Jefferson's checked in for Leaf. Lance Stevenson comes in for Bogdanovich. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Oladipo. And Joseph Young subbed in for Darren Collison. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And Young kicks to Jefferson. Robinson against Jordan. Robinson dishes to Jefferson. Young sets a screen for Jefferson. Off the screen. He gets that one. Jefferson's got his second basket of the night.
Beautiful touch from the center. Jefferson showing just how powerful he is in the paint.
It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Stevenson. Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Westbrook passes to Jordan. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. That shot off. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Oh, a lot of optimism around young big man Miles Turner. Nate McMillan compared him to LaMarcus Aldridge, who, of course, McMillan coached in Portland. Clark, can you see that?
Oh, no doubt. Both are 6'11"-ish, and both can really shoot the ball. Turner may be a better three-point shooter right now than Aldridge, but I think he's got to grow into being more effective in the post. He's more of a rim protector right now than Aldridge. But like L.A., I think he has a chance to be an all-star.
And Young kicks to Jefferson. Turner with a screen on Adams from the baseline. Hits the front of the rim and out. Thunder have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. The lead pushed to double digits. And that's now 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Timeout called the Pacers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And once they establish...
Here's Collison. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game. And they need to avoid that.
So for Oklahoma City right now, at small forward and power forward, it's George and Patterson. Russell Westbrook out there with Jordan. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot.
At 6'11" and 243 pounds, Turner is physically imposing. He's a big man, though, with a delicate shooting touch from outside. And, you know, Miles Turner, a 5-star recruit coming out of Trinity High School near Dallas, was Big 12 Freshman of the Year at the University of Texas. And he keeps working, and he's getting better and better and has all-star potential.
Pacers trail by 10. Collison kicks to Oladipo. Good, and the assist goes to Collison.
He sees he has the room he needs and doesn't hesitate on the catch-and-shoot jumper, which he shouldn't. I mean, I like when Oladipo is quick with the shot.
And Clark, you've been around the Pacers. What are your impressions of Miles Turner?
Great maturity for his age, humble, hard-working, hungry, smart, and I think he wants to be great. That's all good stuff.
Collison kicks to Turner. And the pass to Oladipo. Good on the triple.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
The Thunder leading by 7. And 3 from Jordan. And the Thunder another 3.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Turner with a screen on Westbrook. There's the screen. Collison dishes to Oladipo. The drive by Collison, lays it up off the glass.
Sensing the opportunity there, Collison sneaking inside for the finish.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Jordan the pass to George. Oladipo against Jordan, down low. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And so it's Indiana with it. It's a 10-point game. Turner with the screen to the paint and finished off by Oladipo.
Spotting the open man, Collison, a capable playmaker.
And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. Jordan. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
And so Jordan nails both of them. 1:53 left to play here in the 4th. Westbrook against Collison. Turner with the screen. Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. Goes up to the stripe. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Jordan. No good that time. Good work defensively by Turner. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Passes to Oladipo. And Adams sends it back. Outside Westbrook. And Adams with the slam.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Thunder.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jordan.
sheer dominance from him tonight. I mean, he could not be contained. A big reason for their success this evening.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Collison with it. Turner with the screen. Here's Bogdanovich. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Boy, a major impact being made by Bogdanovich offensively. He's making it happen out there.
The drive by Jordan. And Adams kicks to Patterson. It's Jordan on the wing. It's stolen by Oladipo. Floats one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And I tell you, Oladipo really putting defenders in a tough spot. I mean, using his length outstandingly to draw these fouls.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Sabonis comes in for Leaf. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Darren Collison. And a new group in here for the Thunder. McDermott's checked in for Steven Adams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Patrick Patterson. Arenas is checked in for George. And it's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Jordan against Oladipo. Jordan kicks to Felton. The drive by Jordan misses. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Great production offensively tonight. How did you find some rhythm?
Thanks, DA. You know, I was just trying to find the seams in their defense, and my teammates did a really good job of just finding me in positions that I could score. You know, I don't score as much as I did tonight unless the rest of the team is just really making things easy for me. So honestly, they deserve all the credit.
No, you're way too kind. You deserve some of it, too. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Oh, there y'all go. You know what I'm saying? Nope, not today, DJ Beast Mode. No love, boo-boo? Nah, bro. You on fire. And I ain't about to burn up these freshly manicured nails. I see you. Yo, legit, could have been a hammer. I believe it. Thank you.